I wonder how many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches Meek had to make your fat jelly bean smuggling ass to fucking switch up on his Instagram when you know fucking well that you got yours robbed in the club, ran for all your fucking jewelry, you ain't do it, you just sat there and watched you get robbed, you left the club, called my phone, said, gang, big bro, somebody robbed me, can you help me get my chains back? I told you that I will see what I can do. Then you got off the phone, called me back 10 minutes later talking about Meek called you and told you that I had you set up and robbed in the club. Then you sued the club, called detectives, then you called detectives with Meek on the phone, let them speak to Meek, incriminating me and my entourage saying that fucking robbed you. Then had detectives knocking on my door and in my crib. You a fucking lying. And Meek, you know you can't fucking put hands on nobody. You a buster. You can't fight. You ain't gonna shoot it. So stop fronting for these Instagram followers. I'll fill you up on sight. Period. Both of you. Hey, shout out to everybody in South Philly, man. We just left Geno's. Man, shout out to Anthony, all the people at Geno's that looked out. Twitter, Snapchat, man. Snapchat. Anthony at Geno's, man. South Philly. That's you, man.
Thank you.
Donation to Geno. I just seen your little video. You paint your nails like a girl. You call your bae, and you keep around and drive by that nail shop and light up. Everybody know what it is with me. Drizzy, he know what it is with me. Ask him when you see him what it is with Chuck Taylor. Ask Top Dog what it is with Chuck Taylor. Ask Tommy Tom, 2 T's, what it is with Chuck Taylor. All of these I done broke bread with before this internet came to be a name. So if anybody asking me how I feel about K-Dot doing, I think what he's doing is amazing. I think what Drizzy doing is amazing. I think it just came out of one of the biggest hip-hop beefs ever. Survived. Tupac and Biggie didn't. Me and 50, we survived. 50 doing his TV thing, that's cool. I'm doing, that's cool. I put fatherhood before all of this other y'all materialized. And y'all feel like, y'all take that and say, oh, game ain't this. I wake up in the morning trying to prove myself to nobody. I done did it.
The Game is one of the top rappers off the West Coast. Yeah, the Game is in my top 10 for one of the best rappers on the West Coast, man. Yeah, I like old Game, man. The game, man. The Game cold, man. Yeah, the Game cold, man. Yeah, I remember when I first heard Game, man. I think when I first heard Game, he was down with JT, the bigger figure, man. That was when I first heard him. And I think he went in transition and went over there to G Unit. Yeah, he went over there to G Unit with 50 Cent now, man. Yeah, Game cold, man. Yeah, man, that man first album, the documentary, man. Man, pop it in and just press play, man. Yeah, pop it in and press play, man, cause you know, man, I'm from the South, man. It just we came up listening to West Coast rappers and things like that. But when Game was doing it, we weren't really listening to the West Coast like that, man. But Game was one of the West Coast rappers I was listening to, man. Yeah, Game was one of the rappers from the West Coast I was listening to, man. When the South was booming, man. When the South was booming in the early 2000s, man, I was listening to the Game, man. Yeah, he might do a lot of name dropping in it. He do a whole bunch of name dropping, but Game gonna come with it, man. Yeah, Game gonna come with it, man. But when he was down with G Unit, I don't know what happened with him and 50 and all them, but I'm gonna tell you one thing about Game. Back then and probably right now, he done got a little older now. You ain't wanna be with Game, man. Yeah, you ain't wanna be with Game, man. Gang gonna embarrass you, man. Gang gonna embarrass you and then he'll pull up in your city, man. Or pull right up on you, man. Yeah, he gonna humiliate you in rhymes and then gonna come pull up on you, man, and check your man. Yeah, Game didn't mind pulling up on nobody, man, and checking them, bro. Yeah, you see how 50 Cent be doing, folks, man. You see how 50 be doing folks now with shutting folks down and everybody be scared of him. Couldn't do it with Game, man. Yeah, 50 couldn't do that with Game, man. 50, man, Game was coming with it against 50, man. Yeah, Game was coming with it, man. I heard that when he was doing that G Unit thing, I heard that they Interscope had to call Game and pay him to get up off 50, man. Yeah, I heard they had to pay Game to bag him up off 50, man, because he was hurting the brand, man. Yeah, I remember when the man got into it with Meek Mill. Man, the man wrote a bar so cold about this man, man. When the man was on that 4-wheeler with 21-7, man, you don't want to mess with Game, man. Hey, you don't want to mess with Game, man. And then Game, and I think Game and Wack pulled up in Philly when they were beefing with Meek Mill. Yeah, so you ain't want to mess with that man. You ain't want to mess with Game on no beef time, man. Yeah, I think he got into it with old Young Thug too.
See, you used to be a Crip, now you're a Blood. So I don't want no smoke with you. You got Bloods and Crips on your team. And you was a male stripper once before, so I don't want to fight you. I don't want no germs from you, nigga. And you know I'm in LA more than Arnold Schwarzenegger. He the governor.
I think Wagner shut that down before it even got started. Cause they know they could have got real rough, man. Cause Game ain't gonna back down to nobody, man. I don't care who you is and how big your clique is, man. I don't care how big your clique is and how tough you is, man. Game is gonna come with it, man. Game gonna stand his ground, man. Yeah, Game gonna stand his ground, man. Yeah, that's just like with this thing that's going on with Kendrick and Drake. Yeah, they got everybody on the West to go along with them, going along with Kendrick, but Game stood his ground, man, and said, man, I'm down with both of them, man. I'm not finna go up against Drake because y'all want me to, man. Yeah, Game said, I'm not finna go against this man, this partner, man. Game didn't care. He right on the West Coast, man. So they let you know, man, the man don't care, man. The man stand on what he stand on, man. He don't change that man's mind, man. Whatever he feel, man, that's what he feel, bro. Yeah, Game, cold, man, cold cutthroat, man. I don't think him and Drake just was behind that stuff with 50 Cent and all them. I don't know what happened with him and Drake, man, but Game don't care, man. The man don't care who you is, man. Game don't care, man. That's why I like him, man. I like him, man. The man music, man. The man was cold, man. The man was cold on that music, man. That's why when he took up for Drake, when he was trying to take up for Drake doing a beef with Rick Ross, man, Rick Ross, he knew not to say nothing, man. Yeah, Rick Ross knew not to say nothing back to the Game, man. He already knew he was gonna lose that one, man. He knew it, man. These dudes know. They know who to go at on his rap thing, man. And who they probably gonna have a problem with. But man, that man knew not to say nothing back to Game, man. That was one he backed down. He bowed down quietly. He bowed out of that one there. Yeah, Rick Ross bowed up out of that one, man, when he came to Game, man, because he knew. He knew. With Wack behind Game, man, don't tell him what they know about Rick Ross, man. Man, don't tell him what Wack 100 know about Rick Ross, man. And Game was gonna put him on blast, bro. Man, that man ain't crazy, man. That man knew not to say nothing back to Game, man. Game a beast, man. Game a beast, bro.